Good afternoon. I'm Aaron Dorman, Casa Grande and Coolidge reporter, and you're watching Pinal Central's Backstory, where we bring you a behind-the-scenes look at the latest news coverage. So last week, we were off to the races at the groundbreaking for the Attesa Raceway, which is about 10 miles southwest of Casa Grande. We had some earth movers that were, I wish they were racing. I don't think they were racing, but they were beginning to go around and move some dirt where the track is going to be. Now, Dan Erickson, who is one of the co-founders of the Attesa Raceway project, and he was explaining how the immediate thing that's going to be ready is going to be called the Podium Club, and that is hoping to be finished by the fourth quarter of 2021. As we mentioned in the article, the Podium Club is going to have sort of a clubhouse. It's going to be a racetrack that motorcycles or cars can use. Erickson was explaining to me that when the track opens, it'll be available for people to use with their vehicles to ride around. And while it's possible that they can race, it is worth noting that they need to get licensed from various organizations for something to be sort of an official race. Another thing readers probably want to know is how the Attesa Raceway project compares to the Apex motorway project that's in Maricopa. Now, Erickson did not, for understandable reasons, want to get into sort of any sense of a rivalry, but he envisioned Attesa as, I guess, being a more affordable membership option. And, of course, the Podium Club is actually only going to be a small part of the overall planned Attesa Raceway project, which could stretch through the next decade as it builds out. They've got plans for an expanded motorway as well as some residential development in that area as well. What will come into play later on as they try to build out the residential portions, which again is not for another few years, will be issues surrounding water rights and water availability. And of course, because that is excuse the pun, a fluid situation, that wasn't something that made it, especially because it's not going to impact the Podium Club plans that did not make it into the original story. For more coverage of Attesa Raceway or the Apex Motorway, you can check out our coverage online at pinalcentral.com.